We've been spending quite a bit of time here in the Ithaca, New York area, and something I love about this area, it's a small city, but there's lots of beautiful natural areas throughout the city. So you could just drive a little bit or walk a little bit and you can find different waterfalls. Today we're going to check out another one to share with you. Ready to go? Parked along 6 Mile Creek, and we're gonna go check out Wells Falls. It's been a long time since we've been there, but I think it's a pretty cool place. I love how this area has so many easily accessible waterfalls. This is a perfect example. This is the view from the top. We're going to walk around to the bottom and get a better view. Here is the top of the trail to get down around to the bottom. This is the 6 Mile Creek natural area. So this is the trail that hopefully should take us to the bottom of the falls. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've been here.
We've had some very nice weather lately and seen a lot of flowers, a lot of beautiful places, a lot of waterfalls. It's been very good.
Wells Falls is also known locally as Van Natta's Dam Falls and Businessmen's Lunch Falls. This waterfall is a popular lunch spot for downtown office workers. The old building is the Natta Mill, built in 1907 and used to harness the power of the falls, but has been abandoned now for many years. The Natta Reservoir was constructed in the late 1800s as a source of drinking water for the city of Ithaca.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. For some reason, I really like when old, industrial, buildings mix with nature, or they're side by side. Just add something kind of cool. It's fascinating to think about the history here. I'm sure that building's been there for a very long time.
At least since last Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, you guys want to see something else pretty cool? At least different? We have another little treat here at the top of the hill. We have some funky things to check out back here. We've driven by here, but never went to look close up. There's some cool artwork, it looks like. This is one of the things we love stumbling across. Kind of quirky, odd, unexpected things. It's very fun. All right, across the street is this crazy stuff. I guess the person that lives here makes these sculpture art things.
Ready? Let's go. I don't know. There's a lot of neat things here, but I like this one the best.
The nice thing about this area is it's not just waterfalls, there's like trails everywhere. So after checking out the falls and that fun artwork by that person that lives just alongside the road, we're going for a little hike.
And bonus, the trail goes along the water.
I feel like it's really hard to beat a place with waterfalls and the sound of water like this. It's just so soothing and therapeutic, relaxing. I love being out in nature like this. Seems kind of random to have this big old pipe here. I wonder if it's still in use.
So my guess is that this big pipe here is used, like all the water goes down over the falls, and then they pipe it back up.
So
And forth.
it can go back over the falls again?
Mm-hmm. Don't waste water that way.
It's nice recycling. Good job, Ithaca. It's amazing, or maybe not so amazing, how dirty it always is in here. I guess having a cat and cat litter doesn't help. What do you think, kitty? You like this spot? Huh? You like this spot? What's that? Is there a bird that's mad, kitty? Kitty's acting a little abnormal. This isn't usual for you, is it, kitty? Oh, you're already moving. Oh, you're just gonna lay down? Well, that's normal. Oh, now she's gonna bathe. That's normal, too. We found a little spot just up the road. Nice little spot for some lunch.
So some of you have been asking what our plans are for the rest of the year.
And we have shared that we really wanted to do another big loop around the country, an even bigger one this time, to the Pacific Northwest and to see some more national parks. But things don't always go as planned. After being here in the Ithaca area in New York for a while, we have done some talking, and we have decided we're going to stay in the Northeast this summer and fall. There's a lot of reasons for that, mainly because of things we've got going on with family. One of those being that if you've been following along on our channel, you probably remember that back in 2020 when we started van life, my dad was diagnosed with terminal cancer. They gave him a year. It's now actually about 4 years, and he has been valiantly battling the cancer, but things have changed and he's now officially on palliative care, and we know that time is limited, so we have decided to stick around so we can spend more time with family and not go too far so that it's easy for us to come back if we're needed. So we are spending more time in this area, checking things out. There's a lot to do and see that we haven't seen before.
So the silver lining in all this is, on our first season, we had talked about how we were going and going and going, and our pace was too fast. So the silver lining with this is that this gives us an opportunity to kind of really explore an area and take it all in, take our time.
In some ways, it's a little bit of a relief, I think, to have this change of plans, because if we had gone out west and done the big loop, there was a lot of planning and we'd be moving at a fast pace. And our last big trip out west, I'm going to say, was pretty exhausting. We were at a fast pace. It was our busy season of work. Our computers weren't working. It was just pretty stressful. So in some ways, this is just a nice change. We're not very good at going slow sometimes. The other thing, too, is while I grew up in this area, there is still so much I haven't done. Some in this immediate area, but throughout the state of New York. New York's a huge state, and we've been looking at the map, and there is a lot to do. We also would like to get up to New England and even going to Canada, so it'd be a new country for us, and that's pretty exciting. So we'll have to figure out some things with timing. We need to do some more research, but I think we're going to be doing some fun stuff, and hopefully you guys will enjoy coming along with us for all that.
Yep, we got some fun stuff planned and we're looking forward to it.
Good morning, you guys. We're at a Cracker Barrel in Binghamton, New York, grabbing a little breakfast. Then we need to hit up Planet Fitness very badly.
Yeah, we desperately need one. We are very sticky van lifers at the moment.
Hey, I resemble that.
Alright, so we just finished up at Planet Fitness. Feels good to get a little bit of exercise and get cleaned up. And as you can probably tell, that means I did a little bit of laundry.
Of course.
So letting that dry. So where to next, boss lady?
We're gonna go somewhere new that we can get in free with our botanical garden membership card. Ross Park Zoo.
That sounds like a plan.
Oh, you always tell people you're 6'2". I don't know.
So we're starting out at the zoo, and they send you on a 10-mile hike before you can see anything.
Right, a 10-mile hike. He's not telling the truth at all. I think it's like a mile trail, and we already saw a red wolf. Did we? A coyote? Red
Top
coyote?
half of them.
He's sleeping. It's a nice walk, though. Walking's nice. So we already saw how tall Steve is. Now the question is, how high can he hop? He was a basketball player. Good one. That's amazing.
You know what's sad about that? Is I hurt my shoulder doing that.
You hurt your shoulder doing a fake jump?
Oh,
How did you manage that? I think he's a certified wuss. Board certified wuss. What's in here? He's like, What is that thing? Hi, buddy. These marmosets are pretty fun. They're pretty entertaining. Oh my goodness, they have penguins here. Look at this little guy. He likes to cool off in the mist. Hi. Pet his belly and scratch his chin. Probably not a good idea though, huh? I think the reason this park is part of the reciprocal program that I'm in is because it's also a botanical garden. They've got plants throughout that are native to this area. Oh look, Steve found a bench. Nicely done.
This is the best part of the zoo.
How many vans would you give this bench?
Definitely 5.
Nice. Something that's kind of interesting about this zoo is that it's the 5th oldest zoo in the country. It was opened in 1875. One of the other zoos that's older are Chicago, and we went there last year on our big trip out west.
This is who the park is named after. Good old Erastus. Look at those little hot pants. Whew. I thought it was only 10 miles. This is 14 miles. Or is that 114?
I always doubt what they say about the wingspan of eagles. This made me believe it a little bit more, but then I read the sign and it says 10 feet. There's no way when he spread out his wings it was 10 feet. I would say this is more like 6 feet. And the eagles are maybe more like 4, I don't know. I will admit, that was pretty cool. You see that one?
No. Well, what did you think of the Ross Park Zoo?
I thought it was just okay. I think it's neat, the history and how old it is, but I don't think I'd pay to go in there. It was fine that it was free. It was fun to see some of those little animals, but it was just okay.
And how many vans out of 5?
3? What do you think?
Yeah, it was so-so. Looked like it might be kind of hanging on by its last thread. I enjoyed seeing the little monkeys and those cats, but otherwise, meh. I would give it a 3. I have mixed feelings about zoos. You know, obviously that looks like some of the animals would much rather be doing their thing out in the wild, but still need to see them up close and personal, I guess. So, I don't know. It's all right.
Now off to work we go. Time to go to the library. Oh, there's a carousel mural.
At the light, turn right onto Court Street.
We have the van all opened up for the kitty while we're gone in the library. Time to head in and do some work. wrapped our time up at the library, and now we're driving around Binghamton. It's kind of nice driving around here because it just seems like there's a lot of history. There's a lot of really beautiful old buildings as we're driving around. Next, we're checking out something else. Binghamton is in Broome County, New York, and that is considered the Carousel Capital of the world. And I love carousels. I just think there's something magical about them. And there's actually, I believe, 5 old-fashioned wooden carousels here in Broome County. We're gonna go check out one now. Out of 150 original handmade carousels in the US and Canada, as I mentioned, there's 5 here in Binghamton, so that's a pretty high percentage.
So you ready to go ride some horsies?
I definitely am. Let's go. Another neat fact is that all these carousels in Broome County are free. You want to go again?
Yeah.
Are we going to change up what we're riding?
Yeah.
All right, you lead the way. All right. Now it's time for the romantic ride.
This is the hometown of Rod Serling. Rod Serling was the creator and host of the Twilight Zone, and the pavilion behind me here apparently was used in the 5th episode of that show.
Oh, hi, baby. Are you guarding the van? Huh? Oh. Do you wish you could have gone on the carousel? Hmm? Dinner time. A little bit of cabbage. I don't have garlic right now, but I'm going to add a little soy sauce maybe.
I can control my plaques and start getting myself back.
Region 100s, the memories are crystal clear. Breaking through Nazi defenses, a massive assault that would lead...
What's on the menu tonight?
We're having some cabbage and burnt pork ends over rice.
Take the ramp to New York 363 North.
Good morning, everybody. Yesterday we drove into Pennsylvania and we thought we would try something a little bit different, and so we pulled into a Cracker Barrel for the night. We like it. We're here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and just making some breakfast. Breakfast is served.
Looks good. Thanks. We do like to support Cracker Barrel and go there to eat from time to time, but today we're in a little bit of a rush because we're going to meet up with Steve's family and we needed to get some groceries at Walmart, and we also don't feel so bad because this is just a big shopping plaza and we could have actually stayed at Walmart too or somewhere else. So we're gonna go pick up a few things at Walmart right now. Hi baby, we brought you some groceries. Are you so excited? Huh? Are you so excited? Did you just save lots of money with Upside?
We did.
After Upside took us to the wrong spot to begin with?
That was our first.
It was weird.
Took us like 5 minutes in town. No gas station to be seen.
All is well that ends well.
Yep.
Thanks so much for coming along with us as our journeys continued. We appreciate you guys so much. Leave a comment, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time.
See ya.